Oh my goodness, who did I find? Oh, Dusty Dusty. Trusty Dusty. Oh boy. Are you ready for food? That's cute. That's cute. All right. See me. Hi. Hi there. Hello. Is my audio working? Please. Yay. Okay. Ha 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 ha. All right. Okay. First, we're going to get oh, dunkers. Oh, he's bursting. Okay, and then look at Sluggo. What a sweetie. He's waiting, and he went all the way back in the enclosure, even though he could be running all around the house like Dusty. And where's your daddy? Where did Mr. Gwynnie Pants go, huh? Where do you guys want to eat? Here, why don't we, you know what? There's a little more room here. Let's eat over there. There you go. Look at that. Look at all that. And Girl Side Gang, last but not least. Woo! Oh, they are trying to pull poor Sluggo's. Oh, they pulled his butt fur. Oh, Jabba. Jabba. Oh my gosh, Jabba. Look. Dum-dums. Dum-dums. You look what they did. They pulled his butt fur all the way through. They're very Jabba, that was extremely rude. Extremely rude. Oh my gosh. Hi, Mama. Hello, Mama Bunny. Yeah, you guys were lying here earlier. I had a hard time cleaning up when there's like 5 rabbits lying down over here. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, go eat. Go eat, Mama. You need to go eat, Mama. Yes, you do. You really need to go eat nummies. You sure do. Yeah, go get the food. Go get the food. Yeah, I love you very much, and I petted you so much today. Oh my goodness, I had you downstairs with me like most of the day, and it was so lovely. And you helped me get a lot of stuff done. Yes, you did. Mama Bunny helped a lot. She did, but you know what, Delph? I have to get the chat. The chat's all the way down here. Because I'm a two-handed phone person now because of iPhone stuff. Okay. Now waiting the presence of the wonderful Captain Kira, Queen of the Bunz. Jace's YouTube was terminated about 3 weeks ago? Oh, because he got in. Okay, yeah, but can't he just form another Jace account so he can, like, be on Giant Bunz and stuff like that? Yeah, I remember he had YouTube stuff. Poor Jace. Kristen Cheyenne Star, Triple R, Kristen Cheyenne Star. She travels near, she travels far. Kristen Cheyenne Star, Triple R. Wait, you guys, it is so green out there. Oh my gosh, it is like glowing green. We just had another little storm. We had some rain. We had another rainstorm, thunderstorm, but it's like, it is so tropical out there. Oh my gosh, it's so like fluorescent green. Wow, gosh, look how lush that is. I hope that's a good thing. Feel like the weather. I was talking to oh my gosh, UPS or FedEx? No, it was UPS, a UPS delivery guy today, and he said he was going to try and tune into Giant Bunz. I think he had to work late tonight, but soon he was going to tune in. So if you happen to be tuning in during your work shift, hello, it was very nice talking to you. But we were talking about the weather and how the intensity and the frequency of storms, and it's getting more and more, and they're so destructive. And he brought up a point I found very interesting. I hadn't thought of before. he was like, "Have you, think about all the wildfires, how strong and how many wildfires are going on." He's like, "Don't you think that's bumping up the planet's temperature a little bit?" And I was like, "Interesting. I never thought about that. Like wildfires, some of them are huge and they take up part of a state, right? And then we've got all these places like Hawaii that are having, I, you know, off-season wildfires. That's one of the things. Like some of the places like Hawaii, I was like, oh, there's no way a tropical place island like Hawaii could have a wildfire. And people were like, yeah, there is a wildfire season there, but when that fire hit, I think I don't really remember, but wasn't there something about like it wasn't even like time, like the season for wildfires there yet? I don't know. I just know like California, it's like they used to have just a wildfire season that they would think, oh yeah, we expect wildfires, but now it seems like it's kind of more. Oh boy, Sluggo, you've got this all to yourself. Look at this. Those other guys, they're just romping around the house. Now I feel bad because I actually thought about feeding them downstairs. But then if I move the food, will Sluggo get it? Will he understand? Oh no. Well, everyone seems to be pretty happy over here. Wait, maybe we can move. Can we move this, guys, so that everyone can sit on the rug while we eat? Because now Mama can't sit on the rug. I want her to be able to get over there. But yeah, we have a lot of good food tonight for the babies. What is going on with all the giant bunzerinos? Hi, Keeks. Hi, Keeks, Majikster K Dog. How's your day today? I hear you. Thanks, darling. Thanks, darling Hewley. Not Julie. Not Julie. He Hewley. He ain't no Julie. Do you my day was good because it was like really productive. I had some great conversations with people. Listen to some awesome music. You guys, I'm getting ready to go to two different shows this week. So I will not be able to stream at the normal time Thursday night or Friday night. And Kristen, by the way, I had dinner with Sister Stephanie last night. I'm going to be helping with the children. Tomorrow, I'm going to be getting there early and helping with children. They trust me with little kids. Wow. I guess I do well with bunnies. If I do well with bunnies, I guess I can handle children. Right? Same, right? Wait, oh, this is my camera. Which one is my camera? Oh my gosh, yeah. Bunnies, children. Same thing. Do you like the song Jump by Van Halen or the song You Make My Dreams Come True by Hall & Oates? Jump. I know Jump. Wait, You Make My Dreams Come True. I don't remember the Hall & Oates one. Both are classic songs, Kristen. I'll be at the Offspring concert. You're going to be at concert. We're going to both be at concerts Friday night. Yes. Oh gosh, you guys, Friday night. You guys, I got some awesome tickets Friday night. I'm usually like, okay, I'm seeing a show and I'm like, okay, it's kind of a lot of work. I got to drive there and it's taking time away from streaming. I'm usually like not that excited. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And I think I'm going to be able to get some awesome video because of where I'm seated. Oh yeah. And then Thursday, I have kind of like a longer distance trip that I'm going on. So that's going to be a lot of work. I think it's going to be good, but it's just kind of a bigger trip that I'm not so much looking forward to. But good stuff, good stuff. So Kristen, how was your day? And tell me what you think of those two songs, Jump and You Make My Dreams Come True. Kristen says, oh no, I'm going to do the songs on the piano. I can send the video of the songs on the piano. Oh my gosh, you are? Kristen, that's wonderful. Sister Stephanie and I were talking about how musically gifted and talented you are. Kristen, were your ears burning last night? We said many good things about you. It was super fun. I just love Sister Stephanie to pieces, and she took me out to dinner after a very long work day. She took me out to dinner. Bless her heart. Love her to pieces. Um, don't know if you're watching, Sister Stephanie, but I really appreciated the dinner out and love your company as always. Uh, heart of gold, Sister Stephanie. Oh yeah, and her husband too. You know, what is he? Chopped liver? Oh my goodness. See you. So you were talking about, just a little bit, all good stuff, Kristen, and how smart you are. Mm-hmm. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice when people are just loving on you and saying good stuff? But anyway, how was everyone's day today? But back to I got a lot of stuff done today, you guys. I moved all the furniture. Bless my little heart. I scrubbed carpet, I vacuumed, I swept, I scrubbed, I vinegared, I did it all. I got a ton of stuff out of the way that I've been meaning to do. And there's always stuff to be done when you have a house and property. I was able to work outside before the storms hit, and I cleaned up a bunch of stuff and started fixing my fence. And I was trying to move a tree that had fallen because a lot of trees are falling. But yeah, I cleaned litter boxes and put litter box compost in my gardens, and I cooked. You guys, tonight, you know what I'm having for dinner? Homemade hummus with tons of herbs and spices. I'm having gluten-free tortillas that I already toasted in peanut oil and salt. I'm having Moroccan tofu cubes. I bought them that way from the store, but they're delish. I'm having fresh vegetables. I'm having red and green peppers, onion, and cucumber. And I'm going to make all of this stuff into little cute burritos. And some romaine lettuce. And so yeah, it's going to be muy delicioso. I already made my dinner for tonight, which is almost unheard of. I don't know what is happening. The stars are in alignment. Well, weren't the stars all in alignment with the moon the other night? I totally missed that. But I'm sure it was beautiful. You guys, I missed the Northern Lights a couple months ago. I'm still mourning that. I was seeing my friends' pictures of that on Facebook today, and I was like, I could have driven a couple, just a mile and a half to where it's more clear, and could have gone to the lake. And oh man, I guess I can just enjoy other people's pictures, but I don't think that happens in this neck of the woods very often. Crystal with a K. Crystal with the K, special K, Crystal, special K. Hey. We like to see her each and every day. We love Crystal with the K, special K. I don't know if that's the same tune I've done before. That just came out of nowhere. Yesterday, okay, we were just talking about Kristen. Shine Star Triple R last night at dinner. We were talking about you, how wonderful you are. And then I hear, yesterday at school, I almost punched a teacher. Oh boy. What happened, Kristen? You can't just drop that and run. Okay. What happened? Why did you almost punch a teacher? I guess we should all already be thankful that didn't happen, because I heard almost. Do you like the song Think? Oh my gosh, by Aretha? That's one of her best songs, baby. Baby girl, Think. Kristen, you could go to town with that song. I would love to hear you sing that. I love to sing that song. It's very empowering. It's very fun. It's such a driving, sassy, kind of funny song, right? I don't know. I love it. I love it. I think part of the reason I love it is because Aretha does it so well. It's kind of hard to try to imitate and improve upon Aretha. you know, I don't really have an Aretha voice, but oh gosh, I sure love her voice so much. Wait a minute, guys. Did I put that Aretha song on the Discord? I put it on my Facebook. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Did I put that song on the Discord? Well, think, Captain Kira. Did you do that late last night? I know you meant to put that song on the Discord for everyone to hear. But maybe you forgot because you were sleeping, you fell on your ear. Whoa, you better think. Yeah, I love that song. Do you like that song, Kristen? She made me mad because we have two passes to go in the hallways at school, and she made me use both passes. That she made me almost have a panic attack. Oh, well, you know what? Save. Don't first of all, don't have panic attacks if you can help it. Okay, easier said than done. But like, save the panic attacks for like tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis. Um, Earthquake. No, I don't want to say earthquakes because I think we're on the verge of having another earthquake in the Midwest. Volcanoes, volcanism, periods of volcanic activity. That save the panic attacks for that. You know, my heart rate was 187. Yeah. Oh goodness, Kristen. Okay, can I make a suggestion? Yeah, I like that song, and I might play it on the piano too. Yeah, you should. Sometimes I jokingly call Aretha Franklin Aretha Franklin. Oh, I know that's far too easy to do with that name. I hope she didn't suffer with teasing. I hope well, hasn't. I mean, she's still alive. Isn't, wait, is Aretha, you guys, is Aretha still alive? I can't remember now. Oh my gosh, so many of these singers, so many of the people of that era that have left us. Okay. Captain Kira's having a total brain fart. I feel like she's still around. But then again, I feel like she may have died recently. Oh gosh, I don't know. What was I gonna say? Okay, Kristen, I have a suggestion. Okay. I don't want to name the name of this grocery store. Go to the largest grocery store we have in town, okay? In the frozen fruit section, believe it or not, they have frozen passion fruit cubes. It's like passion fruit juice, but in like ice cubes, kind of. Passion fruit is calming. It smooths out like hormone. I don't even know. I don't know. I know that passion fruit is like one of those things that's supposed to be chill, calming, peaceful. Get yourself passion fruit juice cubes, put it in your water bottle at the beginning of the day before you leave, and keep filling it with like water. And then I think it will help you. Even if it technically isn't like helping you like biologically, maybe psychologically you'll think it's helping because Captain Kira said it would, right? Oh, she died in 2018. I keep thinking she lives on. I keep thinking she lives on because you know what? In 2018, okay, I remember being surprised she was still alive when she died. Now I can kind of remember that thing, that vibe in my little tiny brain. Oh man, 2018. Everyone knew that. Oh gosh, on August 16th. Okay. Whoa. So it's like almost the anniversary of her death. She was so powerful. She's such a powerful singer that I feel like she's still here. Like, you know what I mean? That's a testament to talent. It's like I just feel like she'll never die. Like I don't know. Well, I'm sad. I wish I could have seen her live. The funeral was 10 hours long. Oh gosh. I bet it should be, you know. Do you listen to Tina? Oh, I love Tina Turner. Yeah, I love Tina Turner. I saw Tina Turner live when I was a little girl. I saw her live, you guys. And I was like, who is this queen goddess? You know, she had these little high heels on. She was kicking and turning and dancing up a storm. And I think my mom said something like, well, you know, she's not young. And I was like already, you know, like a little tiny dancer and everything. And I was just blown away. I was blown away by Tina Turner as a little girl. You're simply the best, better than all the, you're simply the best, better than all the rest. Yes. Me and you should. Oh, you want to sing a Tina? First of all, you want to sing with me, Kristen? I would love that. I would adore that. And Tina Turner, yeah, you have good taste. Where are you getting all this Aretha and Tina Turner good? Like, who turned you on to that? Did your mom listen to that stuff? I'm impressed. I am very impressed. Hi, do you need to get by? Uh-oh, wait. Where did those come from? Here, let's put you in the litter box. Oh, Donkers. Hi, Donkey. He's trying to hang out with Dusty. Look at him. He's like, hey, Dusty. Are you trying to see Dusty? You know, Donkey, I have seen you trying to like smush yourself up against Dusty more and more. Could you guys be friends? Could you be friends? I don't know. I'm wondering though, Mr. Donk, could you be friends? Because she's so big, I don't think you'd want to fight Dusty. No one wins against Dusty, right, baby girl? She 23 pounds of solid muscle. She's basically a mini kangaroo. She's a kangaroo puppy bunny. No one wants to mess with Dusty. Don't mess with Dusty. Even just her ears, she could whack you with one of these big old kangaroo ears. You don't want to mess with that. What do you think? Hi, sweetie. Should I go see you? Do I need to go see the? Yes, I do. I'm gonna go over see Donkey. You listen to old music, and my dad. Oh, I was. You know what? I was just gonna say, could be your dad too. Look at Sluggy getting those paws in the bowl, Mr. Koala Bear. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? Whoa, I don't know if I think I need to warm up my voice to do Tina. Oh yeah. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? When you're next to me. Uh-oh. There's a name for it. There's a phrase that fits. I can't remember all the words, but man, that was a big hit. Ooh. We should, yeah. Oh, we should sing a song. Oh, Kristen, because I'm going to be down in the basement with you. I would totally sing a song with you tomorrow. Let's rock out, girlfriend. Let's do it. Church basement, rock out, rock on. Church basement girls. Oh, yeah. We're going to have fun. We do not need to sing any Cyndi Lauper, though. Speaking of girls having fun. That's, we don't need to go there. Tina and Aretha, yes. We should also sing, Think. Or wait, it's called Respect, isn't it? RESPE. Or is it called Think? Well, whatever. They're both in there. Both those words are in there. AJ Punk? Woo, AJ Punk. AJ Punk in the hat. Wait, we gotta AJ Punk in the house. He's not quiet like a mouse. Um, we love when he shows up because he's the best wrestler. Um, don't put him in handcuffs. Whoa, up? Did I just rhyme up with cuffs? Oh boy, don't tell anyone. That was a bad rhyme. That okay, sorry, AJ Punk. But no one should ever handcuff AJ Punk. Whoa. Did they ever do that in like the wrestling matches? To like, kind of, oh, we got these guys out of control. This guy, we gotta cuff him. That just, I don't know. I gotta see this guy though. Yes. Oh, I left my sweatshirt in there. Oh, are you snuggling with my? You can have the. You can snuggle with my sweatshirt. Yeah, I was wearing that this morning. Look at this boy. Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, I did a ton. I got a ton of work done today. Oh my goodness. I basically never stopped. I am, and you guys, I've been running every night too. I think I may try to run again tonight. What do we think about that? You guys, and I'm sorry I couldn't stream last night. The cable came on around 10, but by that time I had been out to dinner. I had already fed the bunnies. The girl side gang was running all over the house. I just was like, it's kind of awkward. And then I needed to go running. But you guys, I wanted to read more of 1984 last night. I was like, wait, what happens next? What happens next? And I was like, no, 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 I can't. I can't read ahead because I want to read it with you guys. So I want to read a little bit of it tonight because I'm really enjoying it. I don't remember. There's so much of it I forgot because it's been a minute since I read it. You should guess what song I'm listening and singing to right now. Respect. Hugh Mall. I've seen wrestlers handcuff their opponent to the ring rope. See, I was gonna say it could be kind of funny. I think it'd be kind of cool. You could cause some trouble with that. You've seen crazier in the indies. Oh, all right. Okay, I guess the handcuff thing wasn't that crazy, huh? I wasn't the first person to think of that. But yeah, how you doing, AJ Punk? I'm sorry that I know you were saying something about voice chat. When was that? Sunday night? I was too tired. I was just too tired Sunday night. I think, I've been taking care of someone who's pretty sick, like with either COVID or the flu, like fever, aches, pains, feeling headache, just feeling awful and upper respiratory stuff and all this stuff. I have knock on metal, no, knock on wood. I haven't gotten it. I don't want to get it for many reasons. I have 2 concerts to go to coming up, and I do not want to be sick because I have to drive long distances for both concerts, and I don't want to get other people sick by being there. So I made all this good food. I'm taking all these supplements. I'm actually getting more sleep than usual, if you can believe that. So, yeah, gonna try to stay healthy. I'll say a little prayer. I say a little prayer for you. Wait. Say a little prayer for you. Yeah, that's a great song. Oh, I have Aretha's greatest hits. That's on there. Yep, I love that one. Sing forever, forever. I'll still love you. Randy Travis? Ooh, I don't know that one. Have I heard it? Is it like super common? Would I just have heard it like, grocery shopping and stuff? I was just listening to that song. That's so cool. I was listening to awesome bluegrass music today. I just love it. You get a good bluegrass tenor singing. Love it. Soprano too. Like I love the female singers too, but there's something about the tenors who are from like the Appalachian region that do the bluegrass. There's just something about that voice style. I just love it. You know? Tenor meaning I'm sure most people know what I'm talking about, but like the higher voiced guys. But yeah, what are people up to? I just told you guys all the good food I've already made for myself. I think I'm gonna make a little bit of a vinaigrette. Like I don't have olive oil. I'm gonna use like peanut oil, apple cider vinegar, and all my like Italian kind of herbs and stuff. Put a little garlic powder in there, salt, pepper, to pour all over the stuff. And these are going to be some interesting burritos. They're basically Moroccan, like Moroccan burritos, hummus, Moroccan marinated tofu cubes, sliced red pepper, green pepper, onion, cucumber sliced up, and in gluten-free tortillas that I sauteed a little. I sauteed them a little bit too long in peanut oil and salt, so they're a little too crispy. That's okay. That's okay. No Such Thing by John Mayer. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm so unhip. How does that one go? Oh, I guess you guys can't sing stuff to me, can you? Unless you called in, which I know I still need to figure out how to do that another night, but we need to get back to that. That was nice. That was fun. I love to talk to you guys. Neon Moon by Brooks and Dunn. I don't know that one. I can't stop humming that Connie Francis song that's all over TikTok. Pretty Little Baby. Oh gosh, I don't know that one either. Seen on an Ozzy Black Sabbath. Oh, been on an Ozzy Black Sabbath kick lately. Children of the Grave by Black Sabbath. Okay. Yeah. I've been hearing a lot of Ozzy too. You know, so it's a shame. It's a shame that we don't have him anymore. We have his music, but you know what? I think most people, even if they're not into that style of music, they still like Ozzy. You know what I mean? They're still like, yeah, he had some really good songs. He had like some huge hits, and I've noticed that people who know their music, who are maybe like musicians or music historians, they respect Ozzy. He had a huge career. He really made a name for himself, and creative guy, and a funny, multifaceted, guy who had a ton of personality. Which that I think that was half of his persona was just he had some great music and songs, but like he really could fill a stage, with his energy and personality and charisma. That'd be kind of a cute name for a bunny. Charisma. Charisma. That'd be kind of cute. You have a lot of charisma, Donkers. Yeah, you always have. That's why you're a child bunny star. Yes, a child bunny star. That's what you are. Little bitty pretty one off Matilda. Little bitty pretty one off Matilda. Okay, when you say Matilda, I think of the children's book and the movie. That's just me. But yeah, what else is going on, you guys? I'm gonna start reading in just a couple minutes. I want to do maybe like 15 minutes of 1984. Um, I need to go to the library. I gotta return some movies and stuff. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that sky out there. It's so pretty. Should we run outside for a second and look at the sunset? Do we want to do that? Yes, the movie. A lot of my friends are ministers, and we love Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne. I was just talking to one of the pastors from the church that Kristen and I go to, and he was like saying, yes, he had to go take his granddaughter or his niece. I can't remember who it was now, to a like gangster rap concert, and I was like, "Oh, no." I was like, "Oh, geez, that's, probably not your cup of tea," and he was like, "No, is he?" And he said, "At least if it were like Ozzy Osbourne or someone like that, I would, at least respect them and, I know who they are and, But that's so funny that you said that, Crystal, because my pastor friend just the other day said, yeah, if it were Ozzy Osbourne, hey, I would take that over gangster rap. Oh man. Senor Loop, Woodland Loop, Senor Loop de Loop. Oh, Senor Loop de Loop, I've missed you so much, my friend Donkey. It's our friend, Mr. Woodland Loop de Loop. Oh, the Cookie King is very happy that you are here. So Woodland Loops, I finally ordered cookies, but they are on back order. Well, not really back order, but they're from Amazon and they're taking like 5 days or something like that, or I hope not any more than that. But man, these are hard to get. You are very rare and valuable, Mr. Woody Woodland Loops. Um, okay, fur, Donkey, your fur is like flying all over the place. Oh, it was his granddaughter? Okay, Kristen, you know what I'm talking about. Healing well. Many have said Ozzy's music is satanic, and that's just his stage persona. Off stage, he was actually a Christian. I have heard, I'm fascinated with learning about the people behind, the music and what their real story is. Ozzy Ozzy came up with the whole thing because he saw a horror movie and he was like, I need a shtick, I need a gimmick to stand out from the rest of the rock and rollers coming out because they all were kind of doing the same vibe, at that time when he was starting out. And he was like, I saw a horror movie. He's like, it just hit me. I'll do that. No one else was doing it. So yeah, that was not who he was inside and out. You know what I mean? And it was for fun. It was, if you like to see a horror movie and like to be scared and like to have, the kind of gothic, I don't know. It's a whole scene. It's a whole scene. I don't think it's anything that dark for real. Mi amigo, Signor Lupi, Donkey Side-Eye, yeah. Oh, it's your friend. It's Mr. Woody Woodland Loops. Oh, yes. He's looking right at you, Mr. Woody Woodland Loops. Yes, he's gonna show you his sniffer snout. Say, hello, Mr. Woody Woodland Loops. I will grind my teeth when I get pets because that's what I do. I will grind my teeth, and I'm very happy to see you. He's missed Mr. Woody Woodland Loops because they talk about cookies and stuff, and they try. Oh, he's grinding his teeth. Okay, yes. Dreaming about cookies. Woody Woodland Loops. He's using my sweatshirt as a pillow. He's so cute. He doesn't want to give it up. How are you, Woody Woodland Loops? Little Bitty by Alan Jackson. I don't know it. I hope Virginia and Lita are okay. Lita, I know, right? I hope she is too. She kind of forgot about us, I guess. I think Donkey is giving you the stink eye because you have no cookie. Crystal, I was just thinking it's not just a side eye, it's kind of a stink eye. He's looking right through us all. He's like, I'm sitting here. I've already had some of my healthy food. I did eat the greeneries and I ate my kale. And then what the kale? There's no cookie. There's no cookie dessert for Mr. Donkey. No, although you did get blueberries. I did give him blueberries earlier. Don't know about Lita, but I see Virginia. Yeah, Virginia's still hanging in there. She's around. This is a little early for her schedule, I think. Sometimes she'll show up like right after the stream on the 24/7 stream and she'll say, hi to Mr. Donkey. Yes. Look at this. Do you guys really, Woody Woodland Loops, do you really think he needs cookies right now? Oh boy. I was looking at Donkey's Instagram today. Yeah. You have your own Instagram page. As does, you know what's so funny? I forgot Giant Bunz has an Instagram. Don't look up just Giant Bunz, don't do it. But it's Giant Bunz online. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've never even looked at the page. The Giant Bunz producer, I'm sure, was the one who set it up and I kind of forgot about it. But I was looking at Woody. I just happened to look at Donkey's page today because I guess popped up and I was like, oh, I wonder if there's anything new on Donkey's Instagram. And there wasn't, but then I was like, wait a minute. One of the friends of Donkey is Giant Bunz online. And I was like, oh, I forgot we even had an Instagram. So maybe I should actually post something on there. That's something. We need Prestoria and the Giant Bunz. I know. Where's you got an F in English? Kristen. Okay. Banana, Mr. Wee's banana. Banana, Mr. Wee's banana. Banana, Mr. Wee's banana, 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 Mr. Wee's banana. Yeah. So glad to see you, Mr. Wee's banana. Hope you're doing well. How goes it? It's going well. I have not gotten the illness that has been flying around my town. Knock on wood, I've been getting a lot of stuff done. Cleaning, organizing, cooking, planning 2 trips Thursday and Friday to see concerts and stuff like that. I went out to a fabulous dinner with a wonderful friend last night. Oh gosh. But just a lot of cleaning, vacuuming, scrubbing floors, scrubbing carpet, moving furniture, cleaning the bunny room, getting their food prepared, getting I mean, just life stuff. You know, uh, doing emails, and my family has had a bunch of stuff happening. Um, yeah, I may have a really big trip coming up sometime soon because I got to help someone in my family move a bunch of stuff, like move a whole household of stuff. So, yeah, I got some. Yeah, I got some pots on the stove, and some of that stuff is just chores that I need to do for my family, which I promised I would. But I don't know how I'm going to fit it all in because it's nowhere near where I live. Donkey's got his mind on cookies and cookies on his mind. Cookies are always on my mind. Cookies are always on my mind. Oh, yeah. He's going to dream of cookies soon. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to read the book, guys. But I'm so glad we have Mr. Woody Woodland Loops. I just want to give him a big hug and a kiss because I haven't seen him in a while. And we have had Mr. Wee's Banana, who always makes me want to have a banana split. And I want to make some homemade ice cream, and then I've got bananas. Yum. I've got my cookies tonight, double stuffed. You got the double stuffed Oreos. Hold the mustard. I told Sister Stephanie about your Oreos with mustard, Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R. I told on you about that. Yes, I did. I have to leave soon. Okay, we're gonna read. We're gonna start this book. We're gonna continue this book. I think it's an F because we use two different apps. In one app, it says A minus. Oh well, let's go with the A minus. Stick with that app. We need cookie manufacturing. Yes, we do. We should manufacture cookies and call them giant buns. We should have giant buns cookies. Is that he says yeah. He said yeah, Mr. Woody Woodland Loops. Yep, he's grinding his teeth and he's pretending he's eating a cookie right now. He's closing his eyes and imagining his cookie factory. Oh, teeth grinding. Uh-huh. He loves when Woody Woodland Loops comes up with ideas. Yes. So, Mr. Woody Woodland Loops, you need to work with Donkey, and we need to set up a small paw-sized manufacturing cookie factory facility. We need Ahmed around more. He's a riot. Ahmed? Really? Oh. I like sugar cookies and Kristen. I know that we need to feed those little children at the church tomorrow. I know that they have a little snacky munchy time. So you better not be trying to feed them cookies with mustard. Oh, torturing little kids with cookies and mustard. Now, I may have done that to my little brother with Stella D'oro breadsticks and mustard and horseradish with strawberry ice cream. And is that it? That might have been it. Orange juice. But we won't talk about that. If you're watching, brother of Kira, I'm sorry. Whoops. Woody Man Daniel. Sir Munster. What the heck? I haven't seen Mr. Munster in a while. Good to see you, dude. When are you going to stream next? I love watching your live streams or just listening to them sometimes if I'm busy. But Giant Buns cookies with Donkey's picture on the label. What if we stamped his picture on each cookie, like a little imprint, Did you make that happen, Mr. Woody Woodland Loops? Sir Munster, how's it going? Yeah, good to see the Munster. Oh, it's always fun to have a Munster around because we got the Cookie Munster. We got the Cookie Monster over here, and then we got Sir Munster. Sir Munster, do you like cookies? And what is your favorite cookie if you do like cookies? Mustards. Oh, what? Banana boat song? Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally the banana. Daylight come and me won't go home. I'll be on Discord later if anyone wants to chat. Okay. Fun. We should. I don't know if tonight is going to be the night because I still have to go running and I still have to eat. But the Discord is there and it's always available for chatting. Sir Munster, got any cooking streams coming up? Yes. We love those cooking streams. Yup, Hewlin Mall. Next cooking one will be Alfredo. Like fettuccine Alfredo? 1,000 cookies an hour. Yes. You know what? I have faith in you, Mr. Woody Woodland Loops. You need to get over here and we're going to work on our little cookie factory. 100,000 cookies an hour. Will that be enough for a donkey though? Would that be enough for you? Hmm? You want cookie? You want a cookie? Yes. Oh my gosh, he just loves his sweatshirt. Oatmeal raisin. Woodland brand of course. Ooh, wait a minute. You know what? That kind of sounds like something a bunny would like. Oh yeah, oatmeal raisins classic with a little cinnamon and nutmeg in there. Ooh, that does sound good. Sir Monster, hey, you got another sub, Sir Monster. Yeah, anyone who's in this chat would probably love Sir Monster's stream. Everyone subscribe pretty please to Sir Monster because he has got really entertaining streams. They're getting very popular. They're very like kind of chaotic and lots of people chatting and you never know. Sometimes things go a little awry on his cooking streams. You never know what's going to happen. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Okay, guys, do we want to chat or do we want to read a little bit of 1984? What is up with that? Because we got all kinds of people in the chat tonight. You know, it's like when we only have a couple people in the chat, it's like, oh yeah, I mean, reading a book kind of makes more sense. But however, I would look at this bunny pile over here. Look at this pile of buns. I mean, you guys. Aww. Posh is cleaning Teeny. The two of them do not get along normally. Oh, and Teeny's running away. She was trying to be nice. Normally, Teeny harasses Posh endlessly, jumps over, and then wants to be chased, jumps over. I don't even know I don't know what the goal is, but I kind of feel like she wants Posh to chase her. Either that or she just doesn't like, I don't know. But Posh, that was really sweet that you were trying to groom Teeny. And look, now, was that a ploy? Was that a ploy? Did she try to groom you so she could get your spot over the ventilation grate? Is that what she did? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, guys, what do we want to do? Do we want to read a little bit of 1984? Sounding good, Hewlin Mall? I'll be doing some research. What did he say? Butter is in Alfredo sauce. And don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. Thank you, AJ Punk, because I never in a million years remember to say that. I need you here to do that, and I appreciate that. Donkey's going to use the cookie revenue to fund other projects, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun to have like this? That's like a huge, giant Bunz budget. A Bunz budget. I've made chicken Alfredo before. The sauce is pretty easy to make. Parmesan, not the powdered kind. Yeah. That's kind of like just the I don't know. Not fake, but also not really the best. Heavy cream, garlic, Italian seasoning. All right. Hewlin Ball, he'd kind of be like your sous chef on there, Mr. Munster, huh? Okay, I have to get going. I'll be on Discord. Big love to you, AJ Punk. Well, guys, why don't we? I'm so excited we have all you guys here. Why don't we do a little bit of the book because that was kind of my intention. Okay, I'm gonna go over and pet Delph while I read if I can. I think I can. You know, that is one advantage. I guess. Well, no, if I had a book, well, guys, if I had a paper book in here, I think the bunnies might eat it. Would you eat it? Would you eat my book? Would you do that? Would you do that, Mama? Okay, let me find. Wait. Oh gosh, I got it upside down. Okay, let me find the book again. After the live, I will send the videos of me playing the piano, but the video will be a black screen. Okay. All right, girl. That's so cool. I'm glad you're doing that. Wait a minute. Which way do I do the iPhone? I can't remember how to use this thing. Oh dear. Wait. No, that's the bottom. That's the bottom. Okay. I need to get to. There we go. I need to get to my book. Here it is. Look at that. Okay. Let's see where we left off. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we ended I remember they were talking about children who were turning their parents into the thought police, and he just got catapulted by a kid from his neighbor in his apartment building when he was trying to fix the neighbor's sink that was clogged, and then the little kid who lived there totally, like, catapulted slingshotted something at him and hurt him. Okay, so I think this is where we're picking up. Let's see here. Years ago, how long was it? 7 years. It must be. He had dreamed that he was walking through a pitch dark room, and someone sitting to one side of him had said as he passed, "We shall meet in the place where there is no darkness." It was said very quietly, almost casually. A statement, not a comment, not a command. He had walked on without pausing. What was curious was that at the time, in the dream, the words had not made much impression on him. It was only later and by degrees that they had seemed to take on significance. He could not now remember whether it was before or after having the dream that he had seen O'Brien for the first time. Nor could he remember when he had first identified the voice as O'Brien's. But at any rate, the identification existed. It was O'Brien who had spoken to him out of the dark. Winston had never been able to feel sure. Even after this morning's flash of the eyes, it was still impossible to be sure whether O'Brien was a friend or an enemy. Nor did it even seem to matter greatly. There was a link of understanding between them, more important than affection or partisanship. "We shall meet in the place where there is no darkness," he had said. Winston did not know what it meant, only that in some way or another it would come true. The voice from the telescreen paused. A trumpet call, clear and beautiful, floated into the stagnant air. The voice continued raspingly, "Attention! Your attention, please! A news flash has this moment arrived from the Malabar front. Our forces in South India have won a glorious victory. I am authorized to say that the action we are now reporting may well bring the war within measurable distance of its end. Here is the news flash." Bad news coming, thought Winston. And sure enough, following on a gory description of the annihilation of a Eurasian army with stupendous figures of killed and prisoners, came the announcement that, as from next week, the chocolate ration would be reduced from 30 grams to 20. Winston belched again. The gin was wearing off, leaving a deflated feeling. The telescreen, perhaps to celebrate the victory, perhaps to drown the memory of the lost chocolate, crashed into "Oceana, 'tis for thee." You were supposed to stand to attention. However, in his present position, he was invisible. "Oceana, 'tis for thee" gave way to lighter music. Winston walked over to the window, keeping his back to the telescreen. The day was still cold and clear. Somewhere far away, a rocket bomb exploded with a dull, reverberating roar. About 20 or 30 of them a week were falling on London at present. Down in the street, the wind flapped the Tom poster to and fro, and the word Ingsoc, Ingsoc, fitfully appeared and vanished. Ingsoc. Sacred principles of Ingsoc. Newspeak. Doublethink. The mutability of the past. He felt as though he were wandering in the forests of the sea bottom, lost in a monstrous world where he himself was the monster. He was alone. The past was dead. The future was unimaginable. What certainty had he that a single human creature now living was on his side? And what way of knowing that the dominion of the party would not endure forever? Like an answer, 3 slogans on the white face of the Ministry of Truth came back to him. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. How we doing, guys? Whoa. Trying to get the chat so I can see who's still there. Is text-to-speech donkey going to read the... I wish... Oh, Woody Woodland lives. Okay, I'm gonna see about tomorrow. Let me see about tomorrow if we can make that happen. Oh man, let me see about that. That's brilliant. I love that. Okay, we're gonna read it just a teeny bit more. Whoops. Oh, come on. He took a 25-cent piece out of his pocket. There, too, in tiny, clear lettering, the same slogans were inscribed. And on the other face of the coin, the head of Big Brother. Even from the coin, the eyes pursued you. On coins, on stamps, on the covers of books, on banners, on posters, and on the wrappings of a cigarette packet, everywhere. Always the eyes watching you and the voice enveloping you, asleep or awake, working or eating, indoors or out of doors, in the bath or in bed, no escape, nothing was your own except the few cubic centimeters inside your skull. The sun had shifted round, and the myriad windows of the Ministry of Truth, with the light no longer shining on them, looked grim as the loopholes of a fortress. His heart quailed before the enormous pyramidal shape. It was too strong. It could not be stormed. 1,000 rocket bombs would not batter it down. He wondered again for whom he was writing the diary. For the future, for the past, for an age that might be imaginary. And in front of him, there lay not death, but annihilation. The diary would be reduced to ashes and himself to vapor. Only the thought police would read what he had written before they wiped it out of existence and out of memory. How could you make appeal to the future when not a trace of you, not even an anonymous word scribbled on a piece of paper could physically survive? The telescreen struck 14. He must leave in 10 minutes. He had to be back at work by 14:30. Curiously, the chiming of the hour seemed to have put new heart into him. He was a lonely ghost uttering a truth that nobody would ever hear, but so long as he uttered it, in some obscure way, the continuity was not broken. It was not by making yourself heard, but by staying sane that you carried on the human heritage. He went back to the table, dipped his pen, and wrote, "To the future or to the past, to a time when thought is free, when men are different from one another and do not live alone, to a time when truth exists and what is done cannot be undone. From the age of uniformity, from the age of solitude, from the age of Big Brother, from the age of doublethink. Greetings. What do we think, guys? Should we do? Well, I'll do one more paragraph. He was already dead, he reflected. It seemed to him that it was only now, when he had begun to be able to formulate his thoughts, that he had taken the decisive step. The consequences of every act are included in the act itself. He wrote, "Thought crime does not entail death. Thought crime is death." Now he had recognized himself as a dead man. No, now he had recognized himself as a dead man. It became important to stay alive as long as possible. 2 fingers of his right hand were ink stained. It was exactly the kind of detail that might betray you. Some nosing zealot in the ministry, a woman probably, someone like the little sandy-haired woman or the dark-haired girl from the fiction department, might start wondering why he had been writing during the lunch interval, why he had used an old-fashioned pen. What had he had been writing, and then drop a hint in the appropriate quarter. He went to the bathroom and carefully scrubbed the ink away with the gritty dark brown soap which rasped your skin like sandpaper and was therefore well adapted for this purpose. He put the diary away in the drawer. It was quite useless to think of hiding it, but he could at least make sure whether or not the existence had been discovered. A hair laid across the page ends was too obvious. With the tip of his finger, he picked up an identifiable grain of whitish dust and deposited it on the corner of the cover where it was bound to be shaken off if the book was moved. Okay, that was the end of chapter 2, you guys. So we are now at chapter 3. Why don't we stop there? What do we think? You guys enjoying this at all? Yeah. I'm loving this book. I'm loving driving home. Krispy Kreme, Krusty Krab, Krispy. Oh my gosh, I'm too excited. Krispy Kreme, Krusty Krab, uh, Kirsty, Cookie Tillman in the house, in the chat. It's been too long, Krispy Kreme. It's been too long. Oh my goodness, Krispy Kreme, I missed you. I hope all is going well with you, Crispy. I hope working on the houses is going well. I hope you're staying healthy, wealthy, and wise. But yeah, we've just been reading 1984. We're reading the prophetic, really cool, iconic, very classic American literature. Well, American George Orwell? No, he's British, right? Animal Farm. Anyone read Animal Farm? That was another one of his big book hits, right? But this takes place in London, so I'm guessing he's British? I don't even remember. I don't even know. But anyway, Big Brother is watching, guys, and hopefully Big Brother, if he is watching, hopefully he's watching Giant Bunz and he's hearing about, all the tactics being taken against Big Brother. So there we go, by our hero, Mr. Winston, the hero and the protagonist of the book, the novel 1984 by George Orwell. Look at this baby girl. Oh my gosh. She flipped over. Mama Delph. She's tired and she's chillaxing. Look at this baby girl. Oh my gosh. So calm. She liked being read to. Yes, I'm putting all the bunnies to sleep. And probably some of my viewers. That's not a bad thing. It's nice to read when you are about to go to sleep. I used to do that every night. I'm liking the. Oh, I'm so glad, Crystal! Yay! Well, Crispy, I am gonna play a song, And then we're going to be wrapping up the stream, but I'm glad that you made it for some of it. I hope you heard some of 1984. Yeah. Oops. Hi, Delph. I'm just trying to look at her belly. Oh, sorry, sweet girl. But yeah, guys, I am going to I'm gonna leave the camera on these cutie pies. Look at that face. Well, since Mr. Woody Woodland Loops is here, I think I may maybe I'll leave the camera on this the Cookie King's face. See if I can do that. Oh, uh-oh. It's complicated. This is complicated. Okay, there we go. There we go. Look at this cutie. All right, that works. Kind of. There he is. Always licking my sweatshirt. He's so cute. Okay, guys, I'm going to pop up some music. Oh, but let me say goodbye to all of you. What am I thinking? We're going to start with chapter 3 tomorrow, guys. And much love to Hewlin Mall and Missy Goosey. Much love to Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R. Should I do the YMCA song? Oh, yeah, I love that song. Always love that one. Doing the little dance. We should do the YMCA dance with the kids tomorrow at church. That'll be funny. Krispy Kreme, much love to you and all the kitties and the fam. Woody Woodland Loops, much love to you, brother. Miss you. And I'm so happy you're here. Very fun. Alice, much love, AJ Punk, even though you left. Mr. Munster, much love to you. Thanks for being here. Good luck with your next cooking stream. I will try to be there or be square. Everyone subscribe to Mr. Munster. And much love to Mr. Wee's Banana Nut. Much love to Crystal with a K. And let's see. I already said, yeah, Mr. Wee's Banana Nut. Wow, we have a nice amount of people in the chat. This has been really great, you guys. It's been so fun. So let's pop up a song. Yeah, much love, Miss Crystal. Special day.
In the midnight dark, cookies in his paws, leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush and go face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, with sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies crumble while they're falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore.
He's a rabbit that can't get enough cookies. Loves to munch, munch, munch every day. Can't get enough. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating because he's a cookie king. He would eat the cookies until he turns into a cookie himself. He's a king of eating cookies. Can't get enough of them. He will never, ever, ever stop eating them. Keep them Down to the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops. Eat the cookie. He's a cookie king. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating 'cause he's a cookie king. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating 'cause he's a cookie king. 1, 2, 3, 4.
In a kingdom far away, there's a princess named Kira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by her side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.